Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tomorrow 3. Today's level is going to be Thames Wharf. I am really dreading the London section, to be honest. It is by far the hardest. I don't know, I'll have to say. Okay, so this is going to be the level set where I'm going to use a lot of flares. It is very dark in this section. Okay, so there are a couple ways you can go, but we are going to go more along the lines of like jumping over this roof here, because this is going to lead us to the first secret. But you have to make sure that you're going to do it a bit right. I think you have to aim more left than you would. Kind of. Okay, if you need that save crystal, then you can get it. I'm not going to bother with the healing part of it. At least not yet. Okay. So up here. And then we are going to go in this part, and we're gonna go this way. Okay, so we need to go over here, and then down. If I can go down. Oh yeah, I never mentioned the new outfit. This is, I think, one of her more iconic outfits that she's had. This is a cat suit. It's very nice. I do like it a lot. I think it's probably one of my favorites aside from the obvious classic. It's pretty good. Okay, so down. And you actually can jump more towards that way and be safe, but you have to make sure you're careful of this barbed wire. So I am just going to jump in this cutout section. And you want to walk until you get damaged. Okay, in here is going to be the first secret. And there is 2 rats. Okay, so a rocket and a small medivac. Okay, there's like a small preview of what's coming, but we'll be going down there later. That's like pretty much end level in that area. Okay, how do you get back up here? I think you have to... Can you grab? Yes. Okay, so back up this way. Okay. Yeah, this is where the ladder part comes in. Because you don't need it to get down, but you do need to get up. But yeah, I dread this level section. It's going to be so long, so difficult, quite annoying, but it does have to be done. This is one of the many reasons why I put this level set last, is because I just don't like dealing with it. There is one level in particular that is worse than this one, that I hate with passion, but it's going to be a little bit before we get there. Those that have played before probably know the exact level I'm talking about, probably even know the reason why. But yeah, we'll get to it. I'm going to try not to be like too much of a Debbie Downer with this level set, but just know there's a reason for it. I've played these levels many times. Okay. You can grab it. I just wanted to be a little bit extra with it. Okay, so back where we started. And this time we are going to go, to remember, to remember what the easiest way is. Is there an item over here? I think that there is. Not there, but I don't think so. Okay. Okay, so down this left path. I'm gonna hang off this and then immediately jump. And grab. Okay. Have to fight a crow. Where are we? There it is. Okay, I don't hear the cawing anymore, so I think it's just the one. We're gonna pull this, and that will raise that up. We will need that for later. Okay, so we're going to do the monkey bars until we can get to this section. This is why we needed to do that switch. Because without it, you can't actually get to the area that you're trying to get to. In here. Down, and then Jimmy. And you want to make sure you have something on hand to kill this with immediately. These are the same kind of guys that were from Nevada. They will have like a little bit of a after death trying to kill you a little bit. So you want to make sure that you're going to be behind them or on their side. That way you won't actually be shot with it. Okay. So I'm going to use the shotgun. They just take 3 shots, but I missed. Okay. So I'm back there. We're going to go ahead and pull this switch. Is there a reason to do that? I think there is. I think I might remember why. I think it has to do with the second secret. Does it? Let me look here real quick. It does. Okay. Okay, this part is a bit tricky, so what we're going to do is we're going to go down here. And it might not look like it. There are these like weird cubby holes. I don't know what they're supposed to be exactly, but they are there. Not all of them are going to lead to something, but some of them do. Could be a crow somewhere. Oh, there it is. I think it might be lodged in the ceiling. Okay, I'm going to get this though. I'm going to go ahead and get this. I believe it's either ammo or a medipack. I'm not sure. Is it? It's not this one. I thought there was like an item in one of these. Over on this section. Okay, not this one. No. However, there is no item in these. However, you do need to grab onto this because it might not look like it, but you can shimmy. This is going to be how you're going to get these other ones. This one is going to have shotgun shells, although this will not count towards the secret. Just ignore the crow, it's fine. That one does not count as a secret. However, this one does. So you want to make sure, bare minimum, that you get this one. What? You little bastard. I have never had that happen to me before. Normally, like, the worst they'll do to you is they'll, like, peck you and do, like, a little bit of damage at a time or whatever. I've never had that happen. Okay. Don't go over there. It will trigger it. Okay, these again. Does it trigger with any of these? Don't you screw this up for me again. I have no way to deal with you right now. That. Nope, I am not falling for the same trick 3 times. Nope. Not doing it. Okay. Like I was saying, this one is going to have some shotgun shells, but this one is not the secret. The other one is. So, bar minimum, you want to make sure, if you don't get that one, and you want to skip it for some reason for time, you can at least have to make sure you get this one. This one is the one that really counts. Okay, so here's the first secret. Okay, so now, we are going to need to make our way all the way back up. There are items on the very bottom level. I believe it is a meta pack. I believe that there's a save crystal down there as well. There might be an ammo thing, I'm not sure. I don't remember. Okay, there's no real easy way to get down there that I'm aware of. I'm just going to do this method. There might be a thing I'm just missing, I don't know. I'm just going to slide down here. You do want to get your MP5 out. As long as you're behind them, that's what matters. Okay, let me get a flare. There's a thing back here. Okay. Save crystal or heal crystal if you need it. I think we use this to get back up. I remember this part, I just don't remember how to get down here easily. Okay. These flares don't last long. Okay. So I would definitely be careful if you're going to use flares before you go on a ladder. Make sure you put it out or draw your guns and put them back. So she's not holding it, because if she's holding a flare, and she's on a ladder and she drops, you're just dead. And she drops it, then you're just dead, because that animation takes precedence. So it can screw you, for sure. Okay, so back up here, and this will take us back to where we started, which is actually what we want right now. Because we're going to take the same path that we took before. Again. Except this time we're going to stick to it. We're not going to divert this time. Okay, so save again. Okay, pull this back. pull that back, and then back there easily. This is the part that is annoying because the zip line is no longer there. The rope is, but the actual mechanic thing is. The rope thing is there, but the mechanical thing isn't. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save again. Try and see if I can't get this to work right. I'm gonna go over here on top of this first, and then down this way to get this med pack. We will have to wind up taking that path again a third time to get over in that section. But we can't do it yet because we need a certain thing to happen first with the switch. If I back up, it might work. No. I think I'm too high now. Oh, it did work. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you that this level set for me is going to be a huge mind fog because I don't remember some of it, like the beginning part of it. It's a blur. But the rest of it, I do. Like the later section, I remember that part. Okay, so there's that folly platform. I don't... I know there is something on there. What is that? Looks like a small metapack down there, I think. And then there's harpoons in that section. Okay. So we're going to use this volley platform to jump diagonally, more to the right, over on that section. There's gonna be some rats. Two of them. And there's also going to be a guy here, and he is going to have a key. You want to make sure you get this key. You're going to have it. I believe it's a key to the boiler room. Let's see. The flue room. Okay. So let me see here. Okay, so that way was not going to work. But this part is shimmyable. And you can also just drop. Like this. If you grab again, it's a little bit easier because you won't take as much damage. Okay, we'll get these harpoons first. It's not a secret, it's just there. And... do I have to go down there? I don't think I do. What's on this part? Oh yeah, the button. The button. Okay, that gets rid of that, which you do need. I'll do it, it's fine. I'll go down there. Okay. In here, a heal save crystal. Don't think there's anything else. Because she would have grabbed something by now. Try again. No, it's empty. Okay. Oh, it's flares. Okay. That works. Okay, so back up. Because this will unlock that trapdoor. I would have normally put it out, or Drew Guns put it back, but you don't have to with this flare because it's fine. That could have been horrible. marble. Okay, so this time you actually do legitimately want to make sure you grab. Because we're going to shimmy all the way right. You can jump more to the right and it'd be fine, but I don't think that she can grab that high. I think it's a little bit too high up. Never mind. Okay. Okay, up here. This level's going to be a mess. Okay, so this. Definitely don't go down there. Okay, so this time, going back to the base, and we're going to follow the path again. And this time, we're going to go like when we got that metapack, but we're going to shimmy all the way to the right. All the way right. Because thankfully, this section here is over. Here we go. Okay, we're going to go on the upper part first, because this is where we find the third secret. Do not go down there. You will catch on fire. Okay, shotgun shells, and then down here is a rocket. Okay, and you want to make sure that you're not going to be too far to the right, because she'll just drop again. Okay. So jump back across, don't go down yet. That room is not quite ready yet. Because we have to go over here first, because I believe we need the key for this part. There will be a crow again. Yeah. This section over here. I think. Yes. Crow again. Pretty pistons. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is now pushed, or now pushable. And I believe that that will lift the scaffolding up instead. So I think you can actually get to it now. Yes. The trap was in there. I think it's the key slot for the flue. It might not be. Yes, you can kind of see it a little bit with the glitch here. That will take you to the flue room. That was interesting. Okay, so there is some flares here. And we can use this key now. Get a flare. Okay, that's if that crystal's not activated yet. It will be, I think, when we take our next step. Yes. I believe once you push the switch, flames will start going. Yeah, and that also deactivates the flame that I had mentioned. So you can heal, so you're good. Okay. Okay, so back across. And we are going to go... the same path as before. I'm probably going to cut this part out because it's very samey. It's the same part like 4 times in a row. So there might be some parts that I'll cut out if they're too repetitive, but I think this is. So I'll see you once I've gotten back to where that one flame spot was. Okay, we're back. Okay, so now the flame is gone, which you do want. I'm gonna go down here. Okay, make sure you go actually in here and don't drop. Okay, save or heal Chris if you need it. Large meta pack right here. I'll keep going down. There's some rats. Okay, now we're at this part. This part is going to involve some monkey bar climbing. It's going to be some guys with those guns with the lasers. And it's also going to be the exchanging of water from one room to another. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get the MP5 back out. There we go. They do the same thing, even though they don't have the same guns. So you want to make sure you're careful of them too. Okay, so we're going to pull this. I think. I don't remember if we pull it yet. I'm going to pull it back. Okay. Yeah, apologies for the noise. It's going to happen. There's only so much that can be done about that. I'm gonna go in here and look just to make sure there's nothing in here. I don't think there is. No. There is a trap door, but we can't do anything with it yet. So this is a no-go. I think you do actually have to press it right now. But I'm going to check the other room just to make sure. If it's empty, then I know you have to. If it's not empty, then we'll have to see. Is there water in this room? There is not. So I do indeed have to press it. Yeah, this is not going to be perfect. Because I'm just going based on memory for some of it. I did like roughly look up about what to do for this level just so I can get like a mental refresher, but even with it, it's still confusing, so it doesn't really help too much. Okay, I would assume that that's still closed, yes. This room should also have water in it. Okay, it does. Okay, there is a small meta pack and Uzi clips down here at the bottom. And you also want to make sure that you pull this switch. And that will open that gate. want to do anything with it right now because the fan is still on. But we do want to have it open. And you can't actually pull that switch unless there's water in here, which there won't be at a certain point. Okay. Okay, so now the room here is dry, which we don't want, and also the trapdoor is not open. So I think you have to go back and turn the water off again. Pretty sure. Because you want the water to be in the other room. I could be doing this all wrong, I'm not sure. If it winds up being too incorrect or whatever, I'll try and fix my mistakes and tell you, but let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and save here. I want to make sure that, because I know that there's not going to be water in this room over here, because the water's in the second part. But I do want to check if there's like monkey bars or something I could use. No. I think you do legitimately actually have to go in the area with that door. We'll have to see. Just want to try it. I do think it's legitimate. Okay, yes, the fan there is indeed still going. I don't think there's anything you can do about it. I believe it does that, and you have to go past the blades. I think it's like small damage because they're not moving fast. Okay, so you see on the bottom. There's a guy here. He doesn't drop anything. But you do want to get the shotgun shells here. I'll get a flare just to check. Alright, hold on. Okay, no, it's this. It's this. Okay, because I think this takes you to a spot where you can press something, and it should give you the option of... Let's see, is this... Oh, this is the part I'm thinking of. Yeah, because that's not open. Okay, I would save here for sure. 1000%. Because this part's really dangerous. Reason being, because of that. You do not want it to hit you ever. Because if it does, it will electrocute you to death. So you want to make sure you have this block in front of you at all times. It's your main protection. And also just not being around it. And you want to have a general gist of like, oh, it's okay, it's coming this way. So that you won't have to bother with it. So I can push it this way and be safe. It would just make it go the other direction. Okay, I will have to go this way again. Because I can't push it in the way it's going. I gotta wait for it to cross. I probably could have done it, but it's fine. Wait for it to actually go back across. There we go. And then do it again. And this will push it in a different direction. Because that's locked. Okay. And now we want to... I'm going to wait for it to go again. And then we're going to push it. And we'll go from there. And hopefully this will make it so that it will... Actually, never mind. The angles are going to be horrible here. I'm going to save just in case. It shouldn't affect me. I'm in the other direction. We are going to want to push this again. And do it quick. There we go. It should go the right direction now. Yes. That's what you want. Okay, that short-circuited the thing. And you wanted that because that makes it so that you can actually press the button to go to the next part. If you need to have your save crystal, there is one here. I'll go ahead and do it. We're going to push this button. That will turn the lights on. I do believe you could do that earlier. So if you have a trouble with like the visibility part of it, you can do that. Okay, because that is open. Okay. I don't go that direction yet. I want to see where this takes us. I think... Is it where I'm thinking? Where does that take us? Oh, it takes you back. That's fine. It's fine. At least I'm pretty sure it is. Yes. Yeah, it just takes you back. Okay, so now we're going to push this one. I don't know why it always does that. Even when I played the PS1 version, it always did it to me. Okay, there's a guy here again. So there should be water in the right room now. Or the left room, I should say. So it should be fine. Not. Maybe it's the switch again? Because what was in this part? Might not be. Okay, so I'm going to put this one again and check. Make sure you're careful now that this is open to go before your death. Because the one we're really looking for is that one. That one's a really important one. We're just trying to get things ready for that one. Okay, let me check this room, because this one should have it now. Okay. I'd check and make sure this is the right one. It might not be. No, this is the right one. Okay. So now there actually is water here. There'll be a guy here. There's a button back here. Yes. There we go. And that will have that button open. That's the main one we want. Okay, so water is drained. And we are going to go through these monkey bars. I hate the siren sound, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's part of the level. Okay. All the way across. And then it takes us back out. Okay, so we'll head back in here. There's some rats. Okay, healer save crystal again. Push that back. And down here. I'll go more to the right. That'll make it where you take less damage. Okay. So now we're going to go back and we're going to push that main button. Guy again. I know I have a bunch of ammo on the Desert Eagle, but I'm saving those for certain enemies in particular. And it's not in this level set. Okay. So now we're going to push this button. This should put the water in the exact levels we need it on this room. Again. Should it? This has got water, which we do need. Is it this one? I don't think so. I believe it's this one. There is a spot here that's going to have a trapdoor. We want that one. Okay, I think it's this one. Is it? Yeah, it's this one. It is this one. Is there things in here? I don't see any. Okay, down here. And we are gonna go this direction. There is harpoons. Okay, we're not gonna be using the harpoons quite yet, but we will pretty soon. It's gonna be in the level I hate. We're gonna be needing them for that. Okay, here. I love this part. This part is probably one of the prettiest areas in, I think, the entire game. Like, look at how beautiful this part of the level is. It's just so pretty. Yeah, and if you can see that rat tail, this was the area that we were looking down on. Let me go and make sure I'm not going to miss any items in these little alcoves here. don't think so. Shotgun shells. I know there's something down here. Okay, shotgun shells and a small meta pack. Okay, I think that's it. At least in that area. Okay, guy again. I'm gonna shotgun this time. Okay, I had no idea how I missed that. Okay, small meta he drops. And healing or save crystal if you need it. Okay, you want to avoid the bottom of the ladder. We are heading towards the end, and both secrets that are missing are on this next section. Okay. So if you're looking down, I had mentioned that this area on this part up here, that's where the end of the level is. And it is. There is a way that I didn't show, that it is possible to beat this level in a minute. There's 2 ways to do it. One is jumping diagonally and making the jump fully, which is, it's difficult to do. Another one is to go to a certain area, like a certain platform, and you can jump on that grate that I was on. And that will bring you over here, and you can complete the level in literally a minute, but you won't get the secrets. Which, if you don't care and you want to be quick with it, that is one way to do it. Okay, we'll save again, and there's going to be 2 guys, I believe. But this time I'm going to get the things here. I think he's over here. Okay, I don't think either one of them drop anything. There might be another guy. I hear footsteps still. Okay. So that little part there, that little indentation in the fence leading to that area, that's the end. We're not going to do it yet. Down here is going to be one of the secrets. This one's actually the final secret, but I'm going to go ahead and get it now, because the secrets are right next to each other. Okay, I'll make sure you're careful here. Okay, so this is going to be the final secret. It's technically the 4th. And we are going to go back up. And we're actually going to go in the main building. I hear footsteps still, but I think he might actually be in the building. Okay. MP5 back out. I remember the right direction to pull it in. There's a direction you want to pull this block in. I think it might be this. Let me check. I think it is, because it's the only one that has like indentation. Okay. Not yet. One more time. There we go. Okay, so this will make it climbable. We're going to go on this section first. You have to, because this one is the only one that's actually climbable, the other one is not. Okay, watch my pack. And you want to make sure that you get this item here, because this item here, This is the only time that I believe in the whole game here that is like Chimera 2, with the secret being tied to the actual object. Most of the time it's just the area that it's in. But this one, this key here, actually legitimately is the secret. Okay, so now we got them all. And now, we can actually finish the level. I will include the scene here, and I'll say my outro at the end. I'm gonna make sure before I do this that I got them all. I do.
Who are you working for?
What?
You heard me.
I didn't, honest. What did you say?
I said, who employs you?
Ah! Miss Sophia Lee!
Who's she? What does she do?
I don't know. Really, I don't. I just shoot people for her.
A commendable work ethic, I guess.
Yeah, I put my hours into it, as my father did and his father did afore.
Well, how old is this Miss Lee?
I don't know. Late 20s, early 30s?
Right.
Yeah, for some people, like yourself, we get a special bonus.
I'm flattered.
I mean, I could even be retiring from you.
Then you might like to mind the bell. Happy retirement.
Okay, that was Thames Wharf. There are aspects of this level that I can appreciate, but this is one of the levels that I hate. It's not my least favorite level. There are some levels that are coming that I hate more by many degrees. But there are aspects of this level I can appreciate. With that being said, if you like what you see here, please do consider subscribing. I'm trying to grow my platform as big as I can. If you want to support the content, you can like and share it. It does help me immensely, especially where I'm doing retro content. It's really hard to build that naturally. It's very niche. If you want to have any kind of updates with content, whether it be days being moved, times being moved, or streams being moved, you can find that on my Twitter, which is @Kyrion_. I do stream each week, which I have been doing Tuesdays and Thursdays. The timing does vary, but I will keep you posted on my Twitter of when the times will be, but I'm trying to stick to, at the bare minimum, at least like Tuesdays and Thursdays. I have been doing Shining Force, and all of the voices are done by me. So if you want to catch that, you can catch that on kick.com/EtherealMalice. I will see you in the next level, which will be Aldwych. So I will see you then.